Greetings and howdy, this is your poorly aging sarcastic PC witty gamer, and I was under the impression I was playing the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion Remaster with a new patch on it. I'm not so sure of that anymore. If so, it didn't take care of some of the stability issues. Like the last time I tried to get through this door, it crashed into the desktop. Although it did save the video that I made of it. So if this is a really short video, you will know that this door is crashing me to the desktop again. So let us find out together, shall we not? An expert at block can perform a shield bash to stagger opponents. Whatever opponents are. Okay.
Hello again, brother.
Yes,
Yes, brother.
It seems to me I'm still encumbered, even though I shouldn't be encumbered. See, notice I carried 1576 of 52,888. Yes, I used to. I may have used a slight, tiny little console command.
Hello again, brother.
Now, where's it trying to get me to go? Let me look at the map. Oh, it's trying to get me to go to Kvatch. What for? I don't want to go to Kvatch. Right now, I need to find the market district and do some marketing until
you have my ear, citizen.
I do not have your ear. I don't steal people's ears. I don't know where that rumor got started, but I am, as usual, innocent. You'd think after 7,000 hours of playing this game, well, not the remaster, but the original, I would know how to get to the market district from wherever I am. But you would be wrong. Now, see, it doesn't say I'm over encumbered, but it sure got me walking like I'm over encumbered. Maybe it'll be happier once I level up. I don't know. I am on my way to looking to level up. So is that the door to the Arboretum? Is that what it was? Why it was putting those words in my face, words that break the immersion, and yeah, okay. So oh, I thought that was a person. It was just a rock. So, I will be uploading at least 2 Oblivion Remastered videos today instead of the 1 because, of course, it crashed the first time. And I know there's a way to check to see what version of it I'm running, as in, did I get the patch or not? I assume I'm running the patched version and it was just evil of it to crash, but who knoweth? I'm probably going to have a lot of fly amanita by the time I sell my junk. Now, how come this door didn't tell me where it goes? Arena District. Well, so Arena and the Market District is on the other side of the Arena District, so I assume I gotta go through the Arena District to get to the Market District. This shouldn't be a problem because I think I am the Grand Champion of the Arena. I probably can find out somewhere, right? Character. Details. Arena Grand Champion. And now you can see how beautiful I look with my purple fur and all that. I'm truly a wonder to behold. Try not to get jealous. So I'm Arena Grand Champion. I'm a Knight of the White Stallion. A Knight Errant of the Knights of the White Stallion, whatever that means. And I'm a member of the Order of the Virtuous Blood, which I didn't know how to spell Virtuous Blood. Apparently, the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild are not factions, right? I mean, because I think I joined those, unless I'm confusing it with some other playthrough. Yes, I know, I want to level up as well as you want me to level up. I have to find a place to do it. I don't know where all the beds are in the Imperial City. Not everybody knows everything. I like this. I'm the coward class. Resk Hajit. Birth sign, the Mage class coward. It means rather than get in there face to face, you know, go toe to toe with somebody while I'm carrying a little dagger or something like that, and hoping to you know, not get hit too much and hit the guy more than he hits me. I actually stay as far from combat as possible, and I love magic, also known as magique, at them. If I run out of magica, then what I do, other than run for my life, is I lob arrows at them. There's a statue of some guy. I gotta know now if he's doing the Hitler salute. I think he's just holding up his fist. Okay, we'll allow it. Butterfly, my butterfly, though I know. Okay, Market District. You must be free, butterfly, don't flutter by. Stay a little while with me. It could be my threats at singing that have kept people from wanting to join. That is always a possibility. Fighting Chants. I don't think they're open yet. We will see. I didn't check to see what time it is. They are not open. And since there's guards all over the place, I probably don't want to. Now, do I? Life is a barrel of mutton. I mean, when you think of it, there are some things in these barrels that are pretty weird to keep in barrels. If you ask me, which nobody actually did. That's another thing. Now, okay, let's look here again. Maybe everybody is doing a Hitler salute in these things. No, okay, he's just like waving. Like maybe he thinks he's in a parade even though he's actually like not in a parade because he's a statue. Not a statute, as in a statute of limitations, by the way, but a statue. Gesundheit. I just figure if I'm going to sell stuff, I might as well loot all the stuff I can loot right here in the beautiful market district so that I could sell more stuffuses. Because I definitely want to get my mercantile skill or speechcraft or both to be top notch. Because the idea with that is, supposedly, allegedly, I will be able to talk my way out of things that would normally require a fight. Okay, so nobody's open. Now, I'm afeared to like, you know, do the quick wait thing because you never know what will cause this thing to crash. But we're going to wait for 2 hours. Then we're going to go try and sell our crud. Sell our crud, sell our crud. Please do not. CTD. I know that doesn't rhyme, but I'm not really much of a songwriter. Hello, Chicky Babe.
Any news about that certain task we discussed?
Any news about going to the dentist? I mean, your gums are all black. What can you tell me about the gray fox?
Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. The beggars are his eyes and ears.
You really like him, don't you? Okay.
What can I interest you in?
You can interest me in selling all of my stuff to you. That's her items, I assume. Oh, no. It says right here. It tells us. Why don't you pay attention, dude? Okay. So I can sell. I should start probably lower down so that I make sure I have my my haggle where I want it before I sell the more expensive stuffuses. For Greaves.
You drive a hard bargain.
You drive a Pinto. And for anybody who doesn't know, that is not a compliment.
You've got a great deal there.
I want a fantastic deal. Let's sell some fur greaves.
That seems a fair price.
I don't want a fair price. I want a fantastic price. I don't know what her top is as far as where I can go with the haggles. That's why I keep adjusting this. Because obviously I want the best price for everything. Oh, because I got a lot of stuff assist to sell. I'm carrying 1,614 pounds of stuff assist. Now I assume if I had sold that book to a book dealer, he would have given me more. I'm not sure about that. Oh, do I actually make anything out of wolf pelts? Or should I just sell them? For those of you who don't know, I do videos of the game being played. I'm the one playing the game too, by the way. But I'm just saying, I don't give you highlights, heavily edited stuff that makes me look good. I do the game and how it's played. And that means if I die in a game, I die on screen.
You've made a good bit of gold.
The only stuff I would edit out would be stuff that YouTube doesn't allow for one reason or another.
You've made a good bit of gold.
And I don't have a lot of games like that. But like in the previous Oblivion, it turned out I had a mod that was adding really elegant clothes. It was a clothing mod. This will be important in a moment. And it turns out one of the clothings in it had a wardrobe malfunction.
You've made a good bit of gold.
So I'm making a video, for the YouTube. And this body part shows up that YouTube probably doesn't want me to be showing. It didn't show up on my camera, by the way. It showed up in the game because it was something added by a mod, and it wasn't like a nude mod or anything like that. It was an actual clothing mod, so I had no idea.
You drive a hard bargain.
You drive a Chevy Nova. So I had to go in and edit out that 3 seconds worth of video, which required me to...
That seems a fair price.
Put it in an editor which had to re-render every screen of the whole video. It took hours just to get rid of 3 seconds. So I don't play so-called adult games.
I can't do that.
In here. See, now we found her top. So we just go off a little from her top, and then we just sell everything we want to get rid of at that point.
You drive a hard bargain.
You drive a Corvair. Ralph Nader said they were unsafe at any speed.
You've made a good bit of gold.
I'm getting rid of some of the heaviest stuff. And I'm getting rid of, like, heavy armor and things like that. Although for some reason, it doesn't tell us which is heavy armor and which is light armor in the... Oh, I guess if I hit H, it'll show details. Oh, okay. Never mind. So because I don't use heavy armor...
You got a great deal there.
I'm selling all the heavy armor. I literally will never use it, so might as well. Can't dance. Ring of Sunfire. I think that has something to do with that vampire quest we just completed. Lots of people would sell based on how much. In other words, they would put the most expensive stuff at the top, which I have done, but then they would sell based on how much they can get for things rather than how much they weigh. And that's a legit way of doing it, but I need to...
You got a great deal there.
Well, I don't need to anymore. It says I can carry 52,888 weight components. We don't know if this is pounds or liters or what. Yes, I know liters and pounds are different measurements for different things. Don't write me hate stuff. Actually, write me hate stuff. What's it matter? The important thing is we want to get a community going. So, yeah, right. Go ahead and write. So we got it down to 1,138 pounds, which is good. Leather boots don't have the coverage that the rough leather boots have for some reason. So, oh, actually, now the rough leather boots do. So I was looking at the wrong column.
An excellent bargain.
I know you guys aren't used
You
to
got
me
a great
making
deal
mistakes.
there. You drive a hard bargain.
I don't know lousy cars, okay? I can't keep coming up with jokes. You drive a Honda Civic. Honda Civics may be the greatest cars ever made,
An
for all I know.
excellent bargain. That seems a fair price. A fine transaction.
And we are making money, and I want to make money, of course. But I also want to
You got a great deal there.
unload a whole bunch of weight.
You got a great deal there.
So you keep saying. Butter boots, butter boots, butter boots, butter boots.
An excellent bargain.
Oh, I got 8,637 septums, if I understand correctamundo. Silver bowl, silver bowl. Now, I can't sell the stuff I pilfered from people.
That seems a fair price.
I
You
mean,
got a great deal there.
If it's
You've
legitimately
made a
stolen,
good bit of gold.
for some reason, everything in this game is microchipped to know whether or not it's stolen, which is amazing technology to have on this planet that where most of the technology seems to be medieval.
That's a fair deal.
But I guess just
You
because
drive a hard bargain.
they haven't advanced in one area doesn't mean they couldn't advance in another. I am glad it closed the video I was making properly the last time it crashed the desktop. It's weird the things you are happy for, huh? I mean, it crashed to the desktop. I should be angry. I paid good money for this.
That's a good deal.
Yeah, see, I have 148 Fly Amanita cap. I paid good money for this game. I want it to work. I know how
That
naive
seems a fair price.
that is in
That's a
today's
fair
world,
deal.
where people release stuff and 10, 15, 16 years later, it's still full of bugs, including, of course, Morrowind, which was, most of its bugs were fixed by modders, not by the company.
A fine transaction. You drive a hard bargain.
You drive a Pook moped. See, I'm running out of vehicle insults. I guess I could have said
You've
VW.
got a great deal there.
VW thing. Does anybody
You've got a
remember
great deal there.
the thing?
That seems a fair price.
Okay. Now we're not making a lot of money off it. You know, we've sold all of this stuff. We're not making a ton of money off of it. And that's just because, you know, we don't have our mercantile or speechcraft skills you know, maxed out yet. We'll get there if we keep playing this beautiful purple character. Oh, a lot of the stuff I'm giving away. Well, I guess I need to because it's taking up space in my inventory. I mean, I could wait until my speechcraft or mercantile skill was in better condition, and then maybe some of these things that are worth nothing would bring me something, but I'm not going to lug this stuff around forever, hoping I get good at something I may never achieve. I think they got rid of the 32, I think it's 32,767 or something like that. There was a bug that limited how much a merchant, how much you could sell a merchant, no matter how much money he had. And I think they got rid of it by just never making their actual gold go down. So you notice Jensine has had 600 septims this entire time, no matter what she has paid me for anything. I don't think I can sell her something that's worth more than 600. But, like, you notice the 600 up here, Jensine 600. So that's her gold. Now I'm going to sell her Greaves of the Monkey for 404 gold. Must be great stuff.
That's a good deal.
She still has 600. I got my 404, but she still got her 600. And I think they did that because people were tired of, you know, looting people and lugging all this stuff back.
That seems a fair price.
Especially if you don't have a weight cheat mod. you lug it all back to a merchant, and you find out, oh, the merchant has $50. The merchant has $200. So you sell the first thing, and that's it. I think people were very frustrated with that. And I think Bethesda found out about it. Or Bethesda themselves, playing their own game, may have gotten frustrated with that limitation as well. I don't know.
That's a good deal.
Now we're carrying $8.95, which is still, if that's pounds, that's still a lot to be carrying. Again, I don't know whether it's pounds or...
A pleasure to serve you. Thanks again for your help. We had no other place to turn.
I don't know if it's pounds or whatever they do in the